The best Komodo boat trip is a 4-day, 3-night Phinisi Boat adventure that takes you all the way from the island of Lombok past the mysterious island of dragons to Labuan Bajo in Indonesia. We start this unique eastward tour from Gili Air and visit more bucket list destinations than the standard Komodo loop trips from Labuan Bajo. Trust me, this is way better than flying into Flores. We had a few days chilling on Gili Air after hard work volunteering for the Looney Lombok Vet Clinic on Gili Trawangan. But it was time to say goodbye to the Gili Islands and embark on our next adventure.
So we're at Gili Air, last of the Gillies, and up 6 o'clock in the morning, and we got to just head about a probably 5-minute walk down to the harbour. 4 days, 3 nights.
That sounds like us. Come for an adventure.
So
We're actually half an hour.
We're half an hour early, so we'll try and find a coffee somewhere. But isn't this just stunning? 2 Lombok coffees. Thank you.
We bought our tickets and enjoyed our coffees and the morning vibes. The public boat won't go until they have enough passengers, and then they depart for Lombok. Goodbye, Gili Air. Got my tickets, let's go. We are met at the Bangsal port by our cheerful tour guide.
Hello, Komodo.
Making our way through the bustling port,
Oh, hello, chicken.
we walked the buzzing streets to the meet-up point at a local restaurant.
Selamat pagi.
Selamat pagi. Apa kabar?
It's daily life in Indonesia. So, looks like we're walking 60 miles to.
To the eastern harbour. So glad we don't have wheelie bags or super heavy bags.
Yeah.
We looked like a cruise ship herd, haha. There was some relief we had our tickets and lanyards for our boat, Hazma Jaya, as we had heard of problems where backpackers had paid online only to find they had been scammed.
Oh, is that our bus?
That's probably our bus
We're
arriving.
going 50 miles on the blue bus.
Make sure you book directly with the company's website and not take the word of an Instagram or WhatsApp hustle.
We're going to start a black market racket for
Oh,
beer
black
on the
market?
boat. Yeah, we have to order your beer and sodas and pay for it so that they've got it on the boat chilled for you. But I figured if people don't bring cash, then maybe they'll be desperate for beer by the time it gets hot and everyone's thirsty on the boat and it's stuck in the shop. So there could be a little black market racket going on for beers. And shout out to Kareem the Explorer, no plastic bottles on the boat.
We meet up with our van driver and Ali gets to ride shotgun as we make our way around Lombok towards Kayangan port. A coastal road trip with a glimpse of daily life on Lombok. The roads were amazingly good, until our driver decides to take a shortcut. From here to here. And the truckies all know this route. But before we knew it, we were safely back on the main road, and we see Mount Rinjani peeking from behind the clouds. We had a snack break with delicious local home-cooked food.
Local food. Halfway point. Ooh.
What are you eating?
I do recommend taking hand sanitizer.
Deep fried banana and chocolate.
This is where the rubber hits the road.
The door does not close. Well, it does, but it swings open while you're trying to go to the toilet. So you hold the door shut for each person. What did Yes Theory say?
Seek discomfort.
And what happens if you seek discomfort? You experience adventure.
And you grow.
Yeah.
And yes,
So-
it's a squatty potty.
So learning to use a toilet.
So left hand's for wiping your bum. You use your right hand to scoop water,
Yep.
and you wash with your left hand.
Yep.
Somehow. Welcome to our first squatty potty. Maybe the side of the road would have been better. I've just poured water on my head, and I'm standing by the air condition. Two things you can just about guarantee in a 7-Eleven is ATM and AC.
But onwards and eastwards, enjoying glimpses of local life and more slightly sketchy roads. We finally reach the port and climb aboard our Phinisi boat, the Hasmajaya.
We've arrived.
We are travelling deck class.
Load your head.
Mattresses on the top deck with a warm ocean breeze sounds heavenly, but it was stifling hot as we waited and waited and waited.
Oh, sorry. Oh, ice cream. Oh, heaven.
Imagine our delight when a local arrived with a box full of ice creams to hand out. And imagine our horror when we realised that this scam was not part of the all-inclusive boat trip,
What an adventure.
and we had to pay for what we had just devoured. Ha ha, keep your wits about you. We had a delicious Indonesian lunch. Gado-gado is my favourite. Eventually the boats were ready to cast off the lines. I suspect this had something to do with a brown paper bag being passed to the authorities.
Yep. Local tug. Hey, Mike Drake, what you doing out here?
Welcome to Indonesia. It doesn't take long for the beers to be opened as we make our way out to the open ocean.
Just leaving the harbour. A few people out there fishing.
Just leaving Lombok Island.
4 days, 3 nights.
Yep.
This is our accommodation. Everyone's got a pillow and a blanket.
Yep, grown up sleepover on the top deck.
This is where we're sleeping. We're the old farts.
We're the official old farts.
We're the oldest two on the boat.
Choking old farts.
Graham has to inspect the hold, retrieve our allocated bintang. We make our way to see a spectacular sunset at Kenawa Island.
first anchorage. Check this out. Boat behind us to come in, just grabbed a mooring buoy, a little tender, going to go swimming and diving. I think the plan is to climb that hill, watch the sunset. Welcome to Pirate Island.
Pirate Island? Is that what it's called?
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay.
Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold.
Back to the boat and onwards and eastwards into the night as we slept, lulled to sleep by the waves lapping the hull and the rocking motion of the boat as we steamed eastward to new horizons. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can join us for a sunrise snorkel with the whale sharks next episode. We'll put the link to the Sail Komodo website in the description. If you enjoyed today's episode, please give us a like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything and it helps us to help the animals.